Hey all, Dr. Fox back here with you with your weekend update. It's finally here. It's been running a little, too much to tell. Let's jump right into this, shan't we? Well, this is once again Dr. Fox back here with you with your weekend update. You might be noticing that I finally am playing and enjoying my allied race. And the stories to tell. So let's get right into this. Well, first off, we know that there's been, oh boy, it all depends on how you're perceiving it and how you are taking it, looking at it, and then reanalyzing all of this. And so with that said, what I'd like to briefly talk about is it looks like after a recent big post, there's a lot of people with mixed feelings on this, including myself, who has my Brontosaur mount. And now you probably know where I'm going to go. There's a little bit better extensive info about some of the information coming up that I found very helpful over at Hazelnuttygames. I'll put that link once again in here in the description. And the Brontosaur mount, in some terms or another, is getting pulled in Shadowlands. And that's all I'm going to say about that, because if I get too much into it, oh boy. We know a lot of different reasons for that, whether it be possibly a new version that could be coming, some other reasons to do with WoW token sales, possibly the gold inflation. That may be some on a personal note on that aspect of it, but I'll leave it in your hands and your mind and see what you have to say about that. The Vulpera that we have, speaking of allied races, that's coming, has decided to pull back a racial that's been removed, and it's been added with a flat 8 extra bag slots. Now, for those of you who are playing, I think we have plenty of ways to get decent sized bags very, very inexpensively, especially those neat little secrets we have, like the Onyxia's Lair to get a 22 slot bag. Down at the Wormrest Temple, another 22 slot bag. We've got the Goat out in Stormsong for a 28 slot bag, and more, and we can thank many folks for that as well. And I know I'm botching this. Many of you that follow me know that I tend to botch these names. The Enzoth 10 plus higher mythic is going to be adding the 485 plus, and there's mixed emotions there about that for when it comes to item level gear. And we're going to have to kind of leave that. And like I said, there's a little bit more extensive one that I feel that Hazelnutty really covers it much better than for me to try to go into. And many of you might have noticed when you logged in the UI that there was now a guild finder going on right down here. So you can, as you can see, you could do a search while you're still in one. So of course, as you can see here, we're still in Space Bowls. So it gives you an opportunity to kind of check things out, and you can see there's some pending here. You can page through it, all kinds of neat little goodies. You'll have to check that out. You can find that down here either in hitting the J key, or if you click on this little icon, lower right hand corner, if you're looking at it, whatever that icon is right there. Because when I say whatever, meaning all the guilds have different colors. Now, some folks who don't even have a guild yet, then you'll be wanting to look for that as well. And that's about it for WoW for now. But something I wanted to share with you on a personal note before we get into Q&A, you can see here that my allied race, I'm so stoked to finally be on my final Horde ally races. She's up to level 77.5. I've been grinding her right out here. And I'd like to just quickly show you that I've been able to, of course, I think many of you that have followed know that this one's already been there, but I hit 120, and I got to tell you something. I have those neat little trinkets that will let you go into PvP battles, and if you queue up between now and the anniversary that ends on January 7th, and you're looking to level up a few more, I know a lot of folks have been like, well, we're going to wait until Shadowlands. It's going to be half the time. Well, we'll have to see how they're going to pull that off. But with that said, if you're looking to get from 110 to 120, I know she was 113, and I think I literally ran 2 of these, and I was literally 1 bar away from hitting 120. I went and did 1 pet battle and turned in 1 quest. Boom, hit 120, grabbed my catch-up gear. So I am 120 in all catch-up gear now on my CU Chica here. That's how I like to pronounce it, the Pandarian. So I got that all set. And you might notice something else, that I had a 120 boost. And there's a reason for that. Now some will go, oh, did you hit the 60 in Classic? No, not yet. So as you can see here, these are some of my other allied races that I'm plugging away at. But no, the way I got this one, this gal boosted up so quick, was I have upgraded. Well, let's go in here. Oh, why not? Well, the one I'm leveling. We'll come in here for just one moment, and I'd like to kind of show you. I have upgraded, and I can thank very, 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 I'm going to say very a lot, because of this upgrade. And I am so grateful that someone wanted to see me succeed, and for their amenity and their personal note, they're going to stay anonymous, but I will definitely be talking about them quite a bit. I know that's some easy way of getting advertising, right? Anonymity. There we go. I can't even use my words. I was able to get full upgrade to Shadowlands, which included the 120 boost, the cute little Anima Wormling as well. This little guy. / pet. I'm petting him. But yeah, I got all that. So and I'm so excited. In the last week, I got one more closer to. Whoops! I thought that one. There it is. You're not gonna believe this. I've started getting back into my mount runs a little bit on Tuesdays, and boy, am I stoked! I have been waiting a long time, and I got all my characters getting ready, prepping them to right out front of the portal to Caverns of Time, and I literally take my first character, and Nixia drops on the first character. I'm like, what? I'm like, no way. Oh man, that almost pretty much never happened. So as you can see, I'm up to character 260 up there. I wish it was this one, because I'd be almost at my 300 by now. I'm like, no. So a couple of new ones that I got. The other huge thing, if any of you are tracking over on mywarcraftpets.com, will know that I officially have 100% all rare. They are all rare. I finally finished them all rare. Now, I know I'm still missing a few, but as of right now, the pets that I do have are all rare. Yeah, now I know there's a couple here that are in green, but I've tried to use the zones on them and they won't work. So, and if you look it up on that site, it'll say I have 100% rare. So all I have left to do now is continue to focus on the leveling. And my score shot up like 100 points as soon as I finished all the rare. So, and that's just how I like to say rare. So, y'all can bite it. Not have issue with that. There you go. No, I'm being silly now and playing. But so with that said, let's jump on into Q&A. And to kind of wrap that up, we showed you the guild finder. Dr. Fox, what is the mic that you're talking into right now? This is the Rode NT-1A. You'll also notice that Hazelnuttygames has the same exact arm and microphone and all that fun jazz. We are, when it comes to microphones, we're twinsies, at least for now. So we'll see how for now anyway, this setup really works well. We've had a fun little conversation about that on one of her streams. Mora, how's she doing? She's good. I'm sorry, the camera, sadly, no money yet to, well, we are plugging away. The electricians are coming back on in another week or two to, they have a specific day, but I'm just going to make sure, I don't want to say it exact because let's just hope that they actually are here that day, right? But no, with that said, I'm sure they'll be fine. They've always come through. There's certain reasons. But with that said, anyway, a couple weeks, we should have the electrician finishing up, fixing some of the lights here at home. And we started to get some cold water plumbing in our house. Huge to be able to have some running water, even though it's cold, and no drains quite yet. But we are working, and I did hear back from the plumber. Poor guy's been so busy lately, so I'm hoping he'll come over soon and be able to knock out the hot water. I did get the hot water tank, the on-demand unit mounted the other weekend, so that is all set. I may have briefly mentioned that in my last weekend's video, but I wanted to just kind of cover some of those things. And so with all that said, I hope eventually, maybe when things are a little bit better. Now, there are a few times a year that's the best time to get it, so I'm trying to consider to get some upgrades done eventually. Maybe someday when I can get the upgrades eventually done on this computer, I can finally get my cameras working again and be able to show you all. Mora is doing fine. I wish I could get a photo. And those that have asked, I do use Adobe Premiere Pro on how I edit my videos, though I'm having trouble because right now this very low level computer can't even handle any rendering on it, so I'm not able to do anything fancy right now. I tried to get a little more creative today, instead of just seeing the stilled images, to at least move around a little bit. I just didn't want you to have to listen to a bunch of clicking keys on my keyboard here. That is the recorder I use. That was another question I had. And what I'm actually recording on right now is OBS. And Dr. Fox, do you feel that the game is pretty much over, or do you see any future in it? Well, that all depends. I think the game wasn't the way it was years ago. The same question actually got asked over on Hazelnutty, and I think she really describes it well. And I think I pretty much feel the same way as her when it comes to that aspect of it. So I think that one, the answer she gave is exactly how I just can't feel I can put it exactly back in the same words that she gave, because that is exactly how I feel. And I hope that others can kind of feel that way. Now, others, that's fine. They are like, okay, I'm good. I'm moving on. That's good. That's good. But if you get an opportunity to watch her video on that, that is how I feel. I wish I had simplistic words to really put that in, but I think that's she best says it well right there in her statement as well. So with that, I'm going to wrap it up after I repeat myself 2 or 3 times. Struggling, bear with me. It's part of my brain injury. I'm doing the best I can here. So okay, hang in there. All right, hope you all have a great week. Again, this week here in America, for many, it is Happy Turkey Day. I know some in America do not celebrate that, and outside of like in Canada, some folks celebrated that last month. And so anyway, with that said, hope if you do celebrate some sort of holiday coming up this weekend, or if it's just another weekend for you, I hope you get to have a safe and wonderful little holiday / and/or just regular weekend for you ahead, if that be the case. And hope your family can stay safe and in good health in those aspects, if that works well for you. And once again, this is Dr. Fox. Remember to take 2 weekend updates. In this case, coming up this weekend, we have 2 weekend holiday events. Or take 2 turkey days, or whatever you want to eat, if it's the alternative. So with that said, I just once again like to say Dr. Fox, Mora sends her love, and we hope to see you later.